We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support here above 455. And in today's volatility, our SPY buy at 9:50 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness now on 42 vision. And put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of our growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support. And I'm going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And the home run of the day was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:30 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see it popping up there within the screen, within the options chain, some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from red bars here on Friday into bright green bars in today's pre-market and back down to red bars so far in the volatility of the day. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator at around the 457.20 area, and it rejected twice there as it tried coming back up to it so far here in the second half of the day and retesting the lows down here of 456.20 area. And this is the first bear indicator that pops up since the bull indicator from Friday, when the SPY went from down here at 454 all the way up so far to the 458 area, and a full transition had happened from Thursday's dip area to the rip area on Friday, went back to red bars, and today it hit a rip area again, double rejection up here, and it's going to be crucial and critical to pay close attention here to the inflow versus outflows as they've crossed back over to the downside after bringing itself back up on Friday. This is going to be crucial and critical to justify any further strength to the upside. These inflows need to head back towards the midpoint and cross it, because if these outflows continue below the midpoint and this bear indicator continues to hold true, it could continue to pull things down on the inflow versus outflow, with outflows dominating and quickly starting to reflect even further weakness and retest of key support levels within the SPY. So we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. And here we are in the live action, hitting newer lows after rejecting multiple times up here at the 457 area. But now in the live action, it's trying to create a double bottom effect here, and we need to watch what's going on here in the live action. And if we zoom in, you could see it on the 15-minute. It pulled back down. It's bouncing back up pretty quickly, back to 456.70 area so far. And these inflows in this process are slightly coming up to further justify any further strength to the upside and possibly cancel out this bear indicator from way up here at 458.18. It needs to go ahead, get a bull indicator in the process, and these inflows need to head towards the midpoint and cross it to go ahead and have those inflows dominating and reflecting that possible strength into these charts. Now, if we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could go ahead and see here in the bigger picture how these outflows have not crossed. They're really close to the midpoint as you see it, but it's above it, positive 0.04, really close there. And this is going to be crucial and critical going into tomorrow. These inflows need to stay above, and if they do, they need to pull further away from the midpoint to the upside, switch from red to green, no bear indicator in the process, still a bull indicator here at 455.40 area, and continue that staircase effect to the upside and retesting key resistance levels. This is going to be crucial and critical, guys. What has not completely collapsed the whole chart back below where the bull indicator popped up at 455 or lower is due to the fact that these inflows are still above and they're really close to the midpoint, and that is something to not ignore. So I'll be watching that very carefully here going into tomorrow if these inflows could stay above. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the first support level in today's volatility that is crucial is 456. If that gets broken through, as we saw in the 1 hour, the bull indicator popped up at the 455.50 area. I'll be watching that tight range. That's the next support. And if these outflows continue to the downside on the 30-minute and also here on the 15-minute, as you see it there, pulling back down from green to red, that's something to watch in the volatility of the 15-minute. Could it bring itself back up or continue and roll over that weakness into the 30-minute and 1 hour, creating for the 1 hour to actually cross to the downside? I would not ignore that. And the next support level below 455.50 is down towards where this bull indicator popped up on the 30-minute of the 454 area. And then comes 452. And those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside. To the upside, if these inflows can pick back up on the 30-minute, start reflecting that strength into these charts, cancel out this bear indicator, break back above that 457 type range. It's getting pretty close there where it rejected multiple times. Get a bull indicator in the process and also reflect that strength in the 15-minute, trying to get these inflows. As you see it switch back from green to red, right? As you saw it, it was pointing downwards. If you want to rewind, you can to go back and see that. And now it's switched back to fully green, and now it's pushing upwards, as I was going to state, and we're back above 457. It's trying to hold up here. Big rejections at the 457.20 area nearly 3 times today. And if it could break back above that and push out away from it, get these inflows up, get it through the midpoint, and also reflect that strength. Look at that big rejection there. It just dropped almost 18 cents. I mean, that's a big bar there and a big fight with the bull and bears just in one 15-minute bar and 30-minute bar. But if this strength can go ahead and roll over into the 30-minute, the first resistance level will be the 458 area, and then above that I'll be watching the 460 area and then the 462 area. And it's going to be crucial and critical on the 1 hour as well for these inflows to pull away from the midpoint and go higher. And there you see it, it is breaking out. I mean, look at that, one big bar for a 30-minute and 15-minute bar, and now it's pushing out above 457, 30s, 40s in the live action. There you see it pushing up even higher on the 5-minute, a bull indicator. Inflows haven't even crossed yet, and it's trying to push up even further here towards the end of the day. what a move. And it's going to be critical and crucial for these inflows to cross over and start reflecting that strength into the charts, especially if that can roll over to the 30-minute and the 1 hour from staying above the midpoint and not crossing down. Because if it does, it could quickly start to reflect further weakness into these charts. But as we're doing this video, I mean, things have bounced from the 456 area all the way to highs so far up here of 457.70s. And that's another tight range of resistance. And there it is. Pretty strong close, guys. I have not seen such a big move like that into the close in a matter of minutes. And there you have it. Inflows back above. They need to hold up. And on the 1 hour, that strength will need to roll over. And going into tomorrow, as I stated, this will be crucial. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be critical, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far, it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was NVIDIA on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market. And from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the NVIDIA one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in. And now you're seeing this other chart, which I shared today in the pre-market. And I stated, right, you could see the same line there, and I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449, and I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support, and there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area, and the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed to cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over, and you could see the purple area that continued to act like support, and NVIDIA calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you could see that blue line, again, where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it can happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.